Grab my balls and twist them if I'm wrong, but I got gay friends, so I cannot be homophobic. Also, I low-key like femboys too. I can appreciate the sight of buns and thighs, but besides that, I'm very sure of my sexuality. So why am I getting pressed by two? And hold up. You can make a guess on their ethnicity, right? Educated guess. I'll wait. Caucasian. Now listen, I love me some vanilla, milk chocolate, you name it. I'm not picky with my friends and meals, but yes, I'm sure you guessed that I was pressed by not one, but two vanilla dipped ice cream cones with rainbow sprinkles on top. Okay, so this is pretty personal, and before I continue, I want to thank you guys for 200 subs. This is a little special, even though most of y'all probably don't even know me. I was just super happy I got there in a little over a month, so thank you to anyone who subbed. And yeah, let's continue. So back to the story. Me and my family went on a cruise, right? Yearly family cruise, but this time it's a 2-week cruise. Now, picture this. You're in the middle of an ocean, and every few days you get to go to an island. Like that's the only time you touch Earth again. But you're sharing the same boat, the same restaurants, the same entertainment, and the same air with the same people every day for 2 weeks. It's not fun. So like I used to do back when I was a minor, I made my way up to the 14th floor for the kids club on the first day. And typically they don't open until like 6 or 8 p.m. But by the time I got up there, we were already settled, and you know that takes a while. So anyway, I was shy, right? And I was waiting outside the locked door, playing my phone, kind of waiting for it to open immediately so I can rush on in. Anyway, I saw this girl sitting outside with me, and I was like, oh shit. You know, she has some pretty, like, I think it was white, purplish hair. I think it was a wolf cut too. And she seemed to be shy too. She was far from me, right? So I thought, oh my gosh, we're both antisocial freaks. So let me be social, right? I decided to take my chances and conversate. Oh my goodness, it went great. Like we hit it off immediately. Now we were talking for so long that eventually the kids club did open and we didn't even notice. And this other girl walks in and immediately I smelled fear. So I walk over and I greet her because we're all shy and I'm trying to band together all the shy kids, right? So we're all playing Mario Kart and we form a little cute trio by the end of the day. And they seem kind of normal. I mean, weird, but like weird shy, you know, down to earth. What are you doing? So the first girl I met turned out to be a self-claimed witch. And if you find this, please don't curse me. Even when she was explaining how she cursed her ex, I accepted her, and that should have been my first red flag. Now, you're not friends if you can't understand them, though. Like, gang. Fast forward, and we've been hanging out for like 3 days straight, right? And on the fourth day, I should get these girls' names. The tall girl's name is Kay, and the more timid one will be named Timid. I'm not really good at naming things. But anyway, on the fourth day, I'm walking with little Timid, right? They're walking to Kay's cabin to pick her up for dinner. You know, a little cute trio date. And on the way there, me and little Timid were obviously talking, right? And then she goes, I have something to tell you. And I want you to guess real quick what she said to me. A, that I was a better friend than Kay. B, if I wanted to hang out in the pool with her later, solo style. C, pull some cringy anime BS to confess her feelings to me. Or D, claim she was in love with Kay, who probably had a cult kink. If you said D, you were correct. Ding, ding, ding. I was actually standing there a little bit astonished because at the time I was like, oh, well, I gotta support her. But like, I knew deep down that Kay ain't fuck with her like that. But I mean, like, I gotta support her. So I said, oh, really? Well, I mean, just trying to spend some time with her, you know, one-on-one, you'll be fine, right? And we make it to Kay's cabin, and we go inside, and Kay's parents are gone. And honestly, you think nothing weird would happen? I mean, we came to pick her up. She was already dressed up. We were already getting ready to go, and I turned back around, and the two girls are on bed. Kay's trying to properly choke out little Timid because she wanted to understand how to properly choke someone out in a very intimate way in the bedroom, and I was standing there so lost. I wanted to leave, so I back up towards the door, and I'm just like, yo, I think it's time to leave, guys. You know, things were getting tense. Like, after I found out little Timid liked her, I didn't want to know how much pleasure she was getting from that situation. So we all go to dinner, and I felt awkward as shit. But they were just sitting there like nothing happened. And then as they're talking, Kay is describing a time she threatened someone with a knife to their stomach. And little Timid, she was just laughing. No words, just laughing, giving her all the attention in the world. She was definitely trying to fight. But despite the dinner being absolutely terrible, we decided to hit the pool after. Maybe get some fresh air after that. So we get to a pool, and it's almost 1 in the morning. morning, right? We had to change, we had to tell our parents where we'd be. This was like prime kidnapping time, by the way. Nobody was around us, and I want to point something out. I hate whatever genius came up with this, but when we got to the pool, when I dunked myself in and came back up, I tasted salt. Like there was salt in my eyes. The swimming pool on the ship was made out of salt water. I don't know who thought we needed the ocean on board of us, but they were definitely smoking something, and I hope they got fired. I did not know how deep the pool was. I was afraid. Right? Respectfully, if I were to drown, I did not want to be saved by them. I did not know what they'd do to me. So I clung to the walls. I hadn't gone swimming in 2 years. I was terrified I would not be able to save myself if I decided to drown. And this pool is massive, right? So when I swim over, clinging to the walls and everything, I get really far from the ladders. So both the girls are swimming around. Meanwhile, I'm trying to keep afloat, myself, because if I were to die in a pool that's trying to imitate the ocean, my ancestors will be mad disappointed in me. And the girls are over there splishing and splashing. And suddenly they swam towards me after I found my way to, remind you, I was in a corner. After I found my way to a corner, they swam to both my sides. I hope she doesn't like choking people in water too. I felt the ripples of little Timid's balls grow 10 times larger in that moment because she spoke first. So, are you sure you don't like girls? And I just look at her like, are you for real? But I mean, I respond, yeah, I'm sure I don't like girls. Now, I'm getting like really uncomfortable vibes. I'm hoping that they don't want to fuck me right then and there because I just saw them on the bed, like both of them on the bed, and I don't know what's stopping them from doing the same to me. And Kay immediately adds on, are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought about it before, and oh, so you've thought about it before? So you're gay. What? What? No, I was just saying that I thought about it and I determined I wasn't. So, well, what about the girls from your school? And what about celebrities? You were talking about them. Yeah, Rihanna and Beyonce. And I mean, I saw potential in this one girl that wasn't really pretty, but her eyes were really pretty. Yo, they stopped me. See, you're gay. That means you're gay. Yeah, you're in a closet. It's so fucking obvious. You said she was pretty. Bro, they start getting closer. I don't know what to do. I feel trapped. It's like I'm getting double fisted here. Like they are jumping me on some hive mind shit. Going back and forth, giving me more reasons why I'm gay. And not lesbian, not bi. Bi was definitely off the table. But straight up gay. That's how you knew they were on some weird shit. Because their vocab was a little outdated. I mean, like, get it right. They're telling me, not even trying to convince me. They're telling me I like girls. So I have to be gay. And to just accept it. Loving tits are my life now. Courting girls is my mission. Who am I is a lie. And who I should be is a girl between another girl's legs. They were even talking about how they didn't know at first either. But eventually they accepted who they were. And I should also reject society and what my parents want me to be. And all I was thinking about was how I was stuck in between a potential serial killer and a girl who wants her love and body. Hey guys, the pool's been scaring me. I'm kind of tired. Oh, okay, let's call it a night then. And that was not my worst experience. But just know that I spent my last 3 days on a cruise hiding in my room and having my parents send them on this wild goose chase to find me so I'll never be caught again. So yeah. I have so many stories that are just as bad or worse than this, and I can always continue this specific story another time. But yeah, I'm gonna share a personal story after each milestone, with this one being probably one of the chillest I ever escaped from. So thank you for watching, and subscribe. I'm gonna be playing games for our audience and trying to grow a community, so thank you.